am really hesitant to recommend AI for survey design because I don't think that it's something that AI is particularly good at. That being said, over the past few weeks, I did find a use case for using AI to improve your surveys, and I wanted to share it as a quick little tip. Number one piece of advice I give for improving surveys, like if you can only do one thing to improve your surveys, this is the one thing you should do. It is doing a cognitive lab. And a cognitive lab is basically where you find someone who shares the same characteristics as the people you're going to survey, and you ask them to sit down and take your survey and narrate taking your survey to you. So they read every question out loud, they read every answer choice out loud, and then they tell you what they're thinking as they're trying to answer your questions. I have never done this and not had a survey get significantly better because of the feedback we've gotten through cognitive labs. I think they are just like so magical, so incredibly helpful. At the same time, people seem to have a really challenging time doing them. Often what I hear is people don't have time to do them, or people don't know people to do the cognitive lab for. They're like, yeah, I have these people I'm going to survey, but I don't really feel comfortable asking any of them to participate in a cognitive lab. So they just totally skip this part. To me, not getting any type of feedback like this is dangerous because you've designed the survey, or you and your small team has designed the survey. You know the questions, you know what you mean, and you might just be missing some really obvious ways to improve it because you're too close to the survey. Well, over the past few weeks, I've been testing out something with ChatGPT that I think is pretty cool. What I'll do is I'll say, hey ChatGPT, I want to do a cognitive lab to test out a survey of mine. Can you pretend that you are? And then I give it some characteristics. It confirms it understands, and I walk through a cognitive lab with ChatGPT. So I'll feed it the question and answer choices step by step and ask ChatGPT to narrate how it is thinking about the question and answer choices. Now, do I think that ChatGPT perfectly embodies the characteristics I'm giving it? Absolutely not. ChatGPT has biases. Like I don't think that it's like role playing is perfectly accurate, and that's not the point. The point is to hear a perspective on your questions that aren't you. It's really stepping out of the role of editor or providing feedback and like attempting to embody the role you've given it. So it like talks aloud, like, here's how I'm understanding this question, and I think I would answer it this way, and I'm noticing that like I'm getting a little overwhelmed because there's so many options. Like, it's honestly really cool, and it feels to me like very similar to being in a real cognitive lab. I want to be perfectly clear that I do not think that this can or should replace feedback from real people. However, if you find yourself in a bind and cannot get feedback from real people, I think